What's up, YouTube, man? You know it's hot today, as you can see, man. I'm sweating, man. I don't even got my shirt on right now, man. It's sweating, man. It's hot, man. But anyway, man, what's up, YouTube, man? It been a little while since I made a video, man. So this how I'm gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about the day. I'm gonna talk about the day HBO gave me a random, bro. The day HBO gave me a random, bro. So, okay. I had just started working there, maybe, I say, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? 2 months, man. Everything's going good. And you know how HBO operate. When you first come in, you might have to be on night shift, which is night line haul, or you might end up on day shift, you know what I'm saying? However it go, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, as far as me, I started off as, a nighttime line haul driver, so I was coming in at, I say, about 8:30, getting off at about 8, 9, 10 the next day, you know what I'm saying? And that side of LTL trucking, man, that just wasn't for me. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's what I was doing when I first got here to HBO, man. I was coming in at 8:30, getting off about 10:30, man. Driving the doubles from about an hour, 2 hours away, hopping on the dock, working the dock 2-3 hours, hooking the truck back up and riding back down to my main terminal, man. That's what I was doing, for, I say, about 2 months. So okay. Then one random day, man, I got the opportunity to move to day shift, you know what I'm saying? Which I desperately wanted, man. I hated line haul, man. That's just not me, That's just not me. So I'm a daytime person, So I got moved to day shift, cool. Okay. Now I get moved to day shift, and by this time, I'm still low. I'm still very, very low as far as seniority goes, man. So, when, how a lot of LTL companies work, you start on the bottom of the seniority list, and over time, people start retiring, people quit, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You start going up through the ranks, so anyways, man, let me get right to it, so one day, you know what I'm saying, I had probably been on day shift maybe a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, man. I say 2-3 weeks to a month, man. And, one random morning, I walk in to, grab my paperwork for my route and to clock in, you know what I'm saying, to start my day, And once I did that, they said, "Hey, Randy, you know what I'm saying, you've been chosen for a random." I said, "Wow." I said, "Dang," like, at this point, I had never got tested randomly before. Never in my life until this point, I have never gotten tested for a random before. So, any of the guys that still, smoke their little weed or do anything like that, man, be prepared, bro. They will random test you, bro. They will do it. Okay. So, one random morning, I walk into the office to grab my paperwork for the route for the day and to clock in, man. Just like any other day. You know what I'm saying? And, the dispatch guy, Well, no, not the dispatch guy, but the guy that's the head man in the office. You know, he tells me, "Hey, Randy, you have you've been chosen for a random." You know what I'm saying? And you know, in my mind, I'm like, "Dang, that's quick." You know, I'm like, I just started working here. I'm like, man, I ain't been here 3 months, and I'm already getting a random. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, God dang, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, the good thing about XPO is, you don't just go right now to take the random. They give you like a couple days, man. So if you get called for a random on Wednesday, man, you probably have till Friday or Saturday to turn, you know what I'm saying, go take your random test, which is you know, cool, you know what I'm saying, because I've worked, you know, because I've heard of other places, man, as soon as they tell you that you got a drug test, you got to be on the way to the office right then and there. And if you take too long, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of those stories. So XPO is not like that, man. You know, so man, I got a random, bro, and the top head guy in the office, he's telling me like, man, hey, you know, you got a random, but you know what I'm saying, you don't have to rush. Run your route today, you know, take it Saturday. I'm like, wow, that works. I can take it. I can wait 2 days to take my random drug. I was surprised, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought that if you got a random, hey, we need you to go to the doctor's office right now and take the random right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking it was going to be. But, man, they told me I had a random, and, man, they literally gave me 2 or 3 days to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. This is just a disclaimer. You know, if any of you guys, man, still doing what you do, smoking your weed or doing whatever you do, man, I definitely advise you to, you know, put it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to, you know, you can come to XPO and still do drugs. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that with my experience with XPO, this is definitely one of the most lenient drug test policies and procedures that I've, you know, kind of ever seen or heard of. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always thought that, man, if you get a random, hey, we need you to go right now, and if you take an hour to get there, you damn near in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So when they said I had 2 or 3 days to take the random, don't rush, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's a good thing, man. You know, so yes, anybody that is looking to work for XPO, my guess will be that, you know, because there are other guys that work here that have said the same thing, man. The first 3 months, you know, I got a random. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a running thing. That might be a thing that XPO does. You know, within your first 3 months, we're going to give you a random. You know what I'm saying? That might be what's going on with XPO, man. You know, who knows? But I know that there's 2 or 3 people that I've talked to that work for XPO that have been through the same thing. So for any of you guys looking to work for XPO, man, hey, you know, and you still doing what you do, maybe XPO is your best option, because if they end up giving you a random, bro, you will have 2, 3 days, and even that probably, if your piss dirty, you know what I'm saying, just 2, 3 days, that's not gonna be enough to get it clean. But read between the lines, and you know there's other options. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, that's my little spiel on the time that I had to take a random for XPO, bro.